Okay, I have a confession. If making vision boards was enough, I think we would all be millionaires by now. Don't you agree? And before anyone comes for me, I'm not against vision boards. I actually think they're powerful. They help get you clear, they remind you of what you're working toward, they keep the goal visible, and none of that is bad, okay? But I have watched so many women build beautiful vision boards, journal every morning, do the affirmations, visualize the life they want, and still wonder why nothing is changing financially. And I don't think the problem is that they need a prettier vision board. I think they're trying to change what's on the outside without understanding what's happening underneath it. And in many cases, creating that vision board is actually a procrastination station for people. So today I want to walk you through the 5 signs that what you're dealing with isn't a manifestation problem. It is actually your relationship with money. So, sign number 1, you get excited about making money until it's time to be seen. You say that you want more money. You've got the ideas, the gifts. You know that you can help people. But the second it's time to post, launch, raise your prices, go live, actually sell the thing, resistance shows up out of nowhere. So you procrastinate. You overthink. You convince yourself you need another certification, a better website, more followers, a different strategy. Here's another way to look at it, okay? Maybe you're not unprepared. Maybe visibility just feels unsafe to you. Making more money usually means being seen more. And if your nervous system ever learned that being seen wasn't safe, you're going to avoid the exact actions to create that income. Not because you're lazy, but because you're not ready. Because your body is trying to protect you. Sign number 2, you keep undercharging even though you know your value. And this one is huge. Women tell me all the time, I know I'm good at what I do. And then they price themselves like they still have to prove it. Why? Because knowing your value in your head and feeling safe, actually receiving that money for it are two completely different things. Sometimes undercharging has nothing to do with confidence. It's about belonging. If I charge more, will people like me? Will they think I've changed? Will they think I'm greedy? Will I disappoint someone? Those are identity questions, not pricing questions. Sign number 3, you make money, but you can't keep it. This one doesn't get talked about enough. Some women are incredible at creating money. Keeping it is where things get super uncomfortable. Maybe you spend it right away. Maybe unexpected expenses always seem to show up. And maybe you just avoid looking at your bank account. So instead of asking, why can't I save? Try asking, what emotions come up when you actually have money? Because for some people, having money creates anxiety, responsibility, pressure, fear of losing it. And if having money feels emotionally uncomfortable, your mind is going to look for ways to get back to what is familiar. Sign number 4, you are always looking for the next strategy. This one hits close to home for so many women. Another coach, another manifestation method, another course, another planner, another productivity system, another. Oh my God, nothing is wrong with learning. But ask yourself honestly, am I learning because I need the information or because information feels safer than taking action? Sometimes we collect strategies because they give us the feeling of moving forward without ever asking us to risk being visible. Sign number 5. You believe money will finally make you feel like you're enough. This might be the biggest one. Sometimes what you're chasing isn't really the money. It's what you think money will finally prove. That you're successful, that you're worthy, that you're safe, that you've made it, that people will finally respect you. Here's the problem. If your enoughness is attached to your bank account, it will always move because no number can permanently fix an identity wound. Money can absolutely create freedom, opportunity, less stress, but it cannot decide your worth. Only you get to do that. So what do? Instead of making another vision board today, go do something different. Grab a journal, write money at the top of the page, and answer this to your fullest capability. When I think about having a lot of money, what emotions come up? Go ahead and pause the video. Now, what did I learn about wealthy people growing up? What am I afraid would change if I became financially successful? Who might I disappoint? Who might I outgrow? What responsibilities do I attach to money? And what would it feel like if money became just another form of support instead of something I have to constantly chase? These questions aren't about the judgment of yourself. I don't want you to do that. These questions are fully about understanding yourself because that is where every real change starts. If there is one thing I want you to take from today, it's this. Your relationship with money isn't built by a vision board. It's not built through journaling. It's not built through hoping that things will get better one day. It's literally built through the beliefs that you carry, the emotions you associate with receiving, the stories you inherited, and the identity you've built around what money means to you. When you start exploring those layers and pulling them back with some compassion for yourself, that is when the real shifts start to happen. There's no forcing yourself to think differently because you finally took the time to understand yourself. And from that place, you make different choices. You trust yourself more. You receive more openly. You stop chasing money and start building a relationship with it that really supports the life that you're creating. So, thank you so much for being here. I would love to hear from you in the comments. Which of these 5 signs hit home for you the most? I read every single comment on here, and I'd love to keep this conversation going with you.